I gave her a shit answer. What is your favorite Disney park attraction? I do know it. I'm going to give it to you real quick. It is. It used to be called the Tower of Terror. It is now, I think it's a Guardians of the Galaxy thing, but it's essentially just an elevator that goes up and then drops you.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it's this is gonna sound really bad. I like it so much because it's my wife's most feared nemesis.
That's so great because I was gonna say my favorite attraction is the fireworks that they do in the evening, because when I was there with my kids, they ran for cover and started crying.
Well, this is amazing! And they were just following what Daddy did. No, it's Tower of Terror.
I took my godson on one of those rides that goes like, it's the loop, but there's this zero gravity moment in the cycle, and we ran around a couple of times. We were sitting next to each other, and I was like thinking to myself, I'm never, ever getting on one of these again. And he said, Misha, I really have to go to the bathroom. And I said, oh, okay, is it number 1 or number 2? And he said, number 3.
The puke?
Yeah.
That happened yesterday. To Zeppelin.
Yes.
On the ride from the airport to the hotel. He was in the back seat of the van, and he was doing something. He was playing with like this slime. Does anyone have young kids? Slime? Is that a thing now? Oh yeah,
It's awful. It's the worst.
Anyway, he's like head down, and all of a sudden he just like looks up. And he's like, Daddy, my mouth is watering. You know what that means? And I'm like, oh shit. And so I pulled him up with me and the bench in front of him, and I we literally just stuck his head out the window. And it wasn't because I thought he was going to throw up. As I was like, you need air in your face. And it's
Just to get away from me.
But as soon as like that wind hit, he was like, ah. And then he was just like a dog out the window for like the entire ride into Rome.
We were in the van when he told that story. He tells that story a lot. And we were in the van when
It's fresh.
he told the story. And I was like, where was he sitting when this happened? I said, right where you're sitting. It's a great way to put it, though. It's the best euphemism ever. My mouth is watering.
Oh, and then he was like, and he made this face, and I was like, oh, he threw up in his mouth. He hadn't. It was just that he didn't want to let it out, because he was like, and I was like, just swallow it, and you can have some more. He's like,
He's always giving that advice.
it usually works.
I like this because we can. What's the function of this monitor? We can see how we look on the screen.
No, it's actually so that they can see how many times you check yourself out. Which, to be honest, it's hard to do if you're as narcissistic as you are.
I'm like mesmerized.
I'm seriously sitting here going like, don't look at yourself. Don't do it. Don't even check in. Don't even check. You look fine. If there's something hanging out of your nose, somebody in the front row will tell you. And then I look at the front row here and I'm like, no, they won't. They won't tell me at all. I know these faces. And they'll just hang me out to dry. It's fine.
Are you giving us?
Do I need to leave? I need to leave. Oh, he's crashing the panel to kick. I got it. All right, fine. Guys, thank you so much for putting up with me. I feel like you wanted to ask me a quick question. Just make it real quick. I'll give you a quick answer. What is it?
I just wanted to say say, love the last album of Radio Company.
Thank you.
But in the last two,
Yes.
is there a lyric that you wrote
Oh, shit.
that meant something to you
Yes.
that you could tell us?
Oh, I knew. You see, that wasn't an easy. That's not an easy question.
I said it really quickly though.
Yeah. I thought you were. However, I got asked this question earlier, and it's gonna take me some time because there's a few songs on that album. There's a lot of lyrics on that album, and a lot of them mean a lot to me. So I'm gonna have to go back through to kind of listen to it and be like, oh, I remember that's. So that's gonna take that. I know it's kind of like a cop out, but
On the first two.
on the first two.
On the first two.
Oh gosh.
Because every line, it's just every word, it's just an emotional journey. So I just wanted to know about the first two.
You know what? Honestly, it's her love is better on sunny days.
Yes. Because my favourite is faith in love. Will last through wind, rain, and
Wind,
snow.
rain, and snow. There you go. It's a good song. Thank you, guys. Misha Collins.
Bye, Jensen. Bye, Jensen fans. Bye, Jensen.
Bye.
Gesehen, ist aber fehlt.